Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The session session today, we are a group meeting, and it's my pleasure to introduce our team members. First, I am Dewi Muhammad Rahman, and I'll be your moderator.
My name Fitriana Rolis.
And last, my name Pasaudiria Mutmainah.
On this slide, you'll see a brief summary of the extended study, including the background on why physics lessons are often considered difficult, the use of the problem-based learning model and PhET simulation, the qualitative research method employed, and the key finding showing that student post-test results were significantly higher than their pre-test, indicating that our research hypothesis was accepted.
Langsung after gaining.
After gaining a general overview from the abstract, let's delve deeper into the introduction. On this slide, we will research the topic research in the learning media needed as a tool to help the learning process in the classroom. We will also in the TV several key issues in physics learning. These issues include and the fact that physics learning are often disliked by student for boring, complicated, and understudy physics complex involving mathematical calculation and difficult in connection theory with practice. Another influencing factor is the lack of student skill in carrying out experiment, and students often find it difficult to understand physics due to limitation in the use of less relevant media and difficulty interpreting the material directly.
Okay, thank you Fitria for that clear explanation of the abstract and introductions. Next, Pasa will guide us through the literature review and methodology of our research.
Okay, next, connecting to literature review. Following the introduction is important for us to understand the theoretical basis, which we will discuss in the literature review. Explain the theories that support our research. This includes why physics lessons are often disliked by students and why learning media is needed as a tool to help the learning process in the classroom, and connecting to method with a strong theoretical understanding. Let's move on to our research method. And last, explaining method. On this slide, we will discuss the methodology we employed In this research, we ask a quantitative method, and the research design employed in this study is the pre-test post-test control group design. Data collection was carried out through tests and documentation. For data analysis, we utilized the test and v-test with the aid of IBM SPSS statistics.
Thank you, Pasta, for detailing our literature review and methodology. Now, I will present the results and discussions, followed by the conclusion and our group's overall thoughts on the research. Let's see what we found from this research in the results and discussion sections. In these sections, we will present the findings of our research. The research used PET simulations media with the help of the PBL learning model in Newton's law material, so that it's hoped that it will be able to improve student learning outcomes. We found that the average student learning outcomes on the first test, 85.93, were significantly higher than on the pre-test, 58.80. This allows us to conclude that our hypothesis was accepted, and the post-test results were better than the pre-test. From these interesting results, we have formulated the following conclusion of our research. We can state that the application of PET simulation learning media with the problem-based learning model on Newton's law material has an influence on student learning outcomes. The average significantly increases students' understanding and learning results. Post-test scores were notably higher than pre-test scores, indicating improved performance. This method facilitates the teaching and learning process, offering accessible and effective practice for both teachers and students.
Finally, I'd like to share our group's thought on this research.
In our opinion, the topic of this research is amazing because the discussion of it simulation media is considered good from physical lesson in street journal as is improve student learning own code facilitation understudy of abstract physical concepts support contextual collaborative and interdisciplinary learning offer accessibility and flexibility provide a deeper and more enjoyable learning experience and under previous learning difficulties.
Regarding the language, we think the language used in this article is easy to understand for us as university students, and yes, we highly recommend you to read this article.
Thank you, Pasa and Pitria, for that comprehensive overview of our findings and conclusions, as well as our group's perspective. We hope this presentation has provided valuable insight into the effectiveness of PET simulations in enhancing physics education.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.